Today we're reviewing another Nollywood flick. This time around we're going way back, 1997 to be precise, the movie titled Sango. Quite an ambitious movie really, because it tells us the story about the mythical Yoruba god who had the power to control thunder, lightning, and I think fire. It's a bold attempt by Femi Lasode because it's a movie that requires a lot of production design, and I think he was able to pull it off with the resources he had back then in 1997. But of course, there are lots of weird stuff I noticed.
This is my new bride. Treat her with love and respect, and you will not incur.
So I agree this movie was shot over a decade ago, and that might be the reason why the special effects was very poor. We're supposed to see a Sango spitting out fire, we're supposed to see an Oya commanding rain and Sango commanding thunder, and it was supposed to be a beautiful sight. It wasn't in this movie. I'm hoping if anyone in this current generation would want to do a remake of Sango, all this would be paid attention to.
Sango's love story with Oya could have been done much better. You should have seen enough emotion. Let's know that Oya is his weak point. We didn't really get that. We know, yes, that we knew that she was his calming influence, but we didn't know how weak Oya made him, even up to the point of his death. We need to know why he liked Oya, why he chose her from the other women in Oyo Empire. We didn't get to see that.
Shall I play to her then?
This same style.
Sango was so much in love with Oya that he wished to adopt her hairstyle, Shuku. He allowed her to plait his hair, but it was an abomination for anyone to touch the head of an Alaafin of Oyo. This angered Oba and Oshu, his senior wives.
So another weird thing I observed while watching this great movie was that the acting was a bit theatrical. Now, of course, if you go watch a stage play, the acting usually comes very energetic, and I think that's what they translated into the movie. I don't know why, if that was the style, but I think that kind of acting was meant for a stage play and not for a feature film.
According to Yoruba history, Sango's three wives ended up as river goddesses. Now in the movie, they don't tell us that it was more of an open ending, and it kind of made the ending of the film feel sloppy.
Alaafin Sango's first royal act was to eliminate Amudu with a firebolt.
The narrator of this movie is Jimmy Sholanke, and it's like in almost every 5 minutes we always hear the narration, and at one point it felt documentary like an actual movie. Sometimes it's good that the narration just holds back for like 30-40 minutes, lets us enjoy the story itself.
Also, the general picture quality, the camera angles were not really that nice. That's why, part of the reasons why it felt to me like I was watching a documentary, more like watching a movie where everything is planned. It looked like the cameras were basically just set up and were capturing whatever moved. So let's pay attention to this, movie makers of this new generation, if we want to remake this classic story, because it's a timeless story.
Overall, I'll give the movie a strong 70%.
I would give Sango the movie a rating of 45%.
We shall all be equal before the law. And if any kingdom, no matter how powerful, threatens the sanctity of Oyo, that kingdom will be ruthlessly dealt with.
At his coronation, Alaafin Sango demonstrates his magical powers to his subjects.